the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know.
Michael Jordan's flair, charisma, control, understanding the game. Nobody can do that. He was so graceful with the basketball, and he would change gears on you and change direction really, really quick. It's just amazing, man. If you see it, in person, it's like, we're like, oh, we start a fast break, somebody's gonna get dunked on.
The L traversing away from the iconic Chicago skyline and the Sears Tower. It's our backdrop for postseason basketball. It's the Eastern Conference Final, Game 3 between the Pistons and the Bulls. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined by Coach Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. Mike, the Pistons hold a 2-0 lead in the series, but now it has shifted back here to Chicago.
And the Bulls need to get a win here at home. They can't fall back 3 games if they want to have any shot of upsetting the defending champion.
And the Pistons have looked the part of a champion so far. Clark, they've done a great job slowing down the great Michael Jordan.
Kevin, I could not agree with you more. And if the Bulls are going to have a chance to win, I think they've got to get Michael Jordan involved early in the shot clock. He's the centerpiece of their offense, and this team is only going to go as far as he takes it.
Here now, a look at the starting 5 for the Pistons. It's Thomas and Dumars in the backcourt. Rodman and Lambeer, the fearsome frontcourt pair. And in the middle, James Edwards. Looking at the starting 5 for the Bulls. Paxson runs the point. Grant and Cartwright play in the post at the 4 and 5. And on the wings, it's the dynamic duo of Jordan and Pippen.
Pistons defense, so physical. You know you'll get bumped and banged up against them. They are both intimidating and effective.
Now, here's Dumars. And the Bulls ratcheting up the defense a little tighter now. For 3, Paxson drills the three-pointer. And Clark, with the Pistons and their defense, they've also imposed what they call the Jordan rules. What is that?
Well, I tell you, it's 10 eyes on Jordan at all times, sending doubles, triples, and traps at Jordan whenever he has the ball, Kevin. And they know he's the key to the Bulls offense, so they're really trying to cut him down with a lot of bodies and a lot of physicality. And so far, through the first 2 games, it's worked.
That's a good explanation. Here's Jordan. Isaiah Thomas picking up that last basket. Pippen, the pass to Carter. Here's Jordan. Left side, Grant. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Trying to get open is Pippen. And Jordan gets it to go. And 6 points for Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, through the first 2 games, has been solid. But we know he is capable of more.
Just 20 points for him last game. I would imagine he does everything in his power to put up bigger numbers than that tonight.
This could be an all-timer. The stage is set, and it's one that Isaiah Thomas knows well. And for more on that, here's our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, this is an ongoing story. We have Isaiah Thomas coming back to his native Chicago. He's talked about how he wanted to play with the Bulls and how he used to sneak into this arena. Obviously, he's very happy in Detroit, but he loves this building, and he usually plays well here. Guys?
Thanks, D.A. And, of course, Mike, Isaiah's backcourt partner has shined as well.
Joe Dumars, the MVP of last year's finals, leading them in scoring in the first 2 games at the Palace.
It's about as good a backcourt, I think, as this league has ever seen, wouldn't you say?
A very versatile backcourt.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they put it to good use.
The Bulls. Problems in this series, and that is something they're going to have to avoid here.
Without question, 19 turnovers. For them last game, you know the Pistons bring the pressure. Bulls have to minimize unforced errors.
Especially at this stage of the season in big games like this. Here's Thomas, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Rodman outside. Passes it to Dumars. Now Lambeer. And here's Edwards to end the run. Over Cartwright. And contact on the shot. So he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Edwards is such a reliable center. Someone you can depend on to generate points inside.
Shooting
no good on that.
James Edwards at the line for 2.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And Clark, Isaiah Thomas, just 8 points in game 1, and then he had 10 points in game 2. He wants to get it going tonight. You can just feel it.
Absolutely, and you figure Zeke will have to be better. Oh, Clark!
Dishes to Rodman. Outside, Lambeer. Down low. Here's Thomas. Beautiful dish. The layup goes down. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go.
We talk so much about the defense of Lambeer. You can forget, for a big, he's a real good passer.
Grant the pass to Jordan. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Pistons trail by 14. The pass to Lambeer. Here is Edwards. And Detroit again with the bucket.
More than just an interior threat, Edwards showing some touch with the mid-range jam.
Pippen misses.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him. And the Bulls seemingly over their injury issues now. Paxson's ankle and Jordan's hip are looking close to 100%.
And you know, Mike, it was obvious how those injuries impacted the Bulls early on. In games 1 and 2, their backcourt was just not at full strength.
Boy, he's so crafty, Isaiah Thomas. Really unselfish. A pass-first point guard who knows exactly when one of his guys is open and how to get it to him.
And Jordan gets it to go. Going inside with purpose and on a mission, making it happen in tight.
Yeah, the intensity is outstanding, and high percentage looks are a great way to build the lead.
Here's Pippen. Stolen by Dumars. Inside. Here's Thomas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you can't be overly aggressive when you're defending Thomas because he's very good at drawing fouls.
At the line for the Pistons,
That one is off.
Thomas.
Chicago making some changes. Will Purdue's checked in for Cartwright. And Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson. And a switcher also for Detroit. Aguirre's checked in for Dennis Rodman.
Don't be fooled by his size and that smile. Thomas is as tough as nails and as feisty a competitor as you see.
And here's Jordan outside. Detroit with the rebound.
And the Pistons up 2-zip in this series. They are completely in the driver's seat. The onus is on the Bulls to make the adjustments to get back in this series.
And I'm expecting that. Coach Jackson will certainly have to mix things up, Mike. The Pistons are a monster, but they aren't invincible, especially with the team that has Michael Jordan.
Pippen down low. Aguirre covering. Tries again. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 19 points.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense, but on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game. The lead pass, executing one, takes a high basketball IQ.
Here's Jordan. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You have to finish plays like that. You can't look for the whistle against Detroit.
Bulls making a switch here. Kings checked in. Chicago shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
Back to Thomas. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Thomas got 8 points.
You know, this Pistons team is so strong and focused on the road. I don't think the crowd in Chicago is going to be any problem at all for them.
And the Pistons with the second-best road record in the league. Team full of veterans, they have plenty of composure to spare in this series.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pistons passing it around. That's the lane beer. Some solid defense from Grant.
Always rough to miss a layup like that. The defense bothered him for sure.
Jordan. And then Jordan slams it in.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
It's Thomas outside. Oh, he got it.
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer.
The Pistons.
Michael Jordan getting 17. It done for Chicago. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a master quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals here in Chicago. Mike Jordan is coming out of the gate hot, as we can see, shaking off that last 20-point performance.
And this was one of the more predictable things to happen. Jordan is just too competitive and driven to not come out strong after last game.
We knew it was going to happen. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. We've got Sally. Thomas is out there with Dumars. Then there's Aguirre, and it's Edwards in at the 5 spot.
Crafty play by Armstrong, beating other guys to the board and sending it back.
Thomas kicks to Dumars. Thomas Thomas against Armstrong. From 18 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often with no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one.
Pistons trail by 14. Aguirre passes to Edwards. He gets it in there. Edwards got his third bucket of the night.
Nice vision by Aguirre, creating an easy scoring opportunity by finding the open man.
Jordan kicks to Grant. He dishes it to Armstrong. Purdue the pass to Jordan. And he makes good on the way. Jordan's got 28.
Given their lead, wasn't sure if they'd come out with energy in this third quarter, but there's the answer for you right there.
This is what the great ones do, not allowing the opposition to gain any hope in a comeback. And early in this series, the Pistons have had a big bench advantage. A lot of points chipped in from the second unit. It's a problem for the Bulls.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Edwards.
They rely on Edwards to do just this. Use his size to grab the rebound and send it back.
Grant kicks to Jordan. Here's the teardrop. Grant outside. The shot by Jordan, no good. Pistons trail by 12. Hey, Clark, remember in game one, the Bulls only managed 12 points from their bench.
But they did get it going in game two, Kevin, but so did the Pistons. I think the Pistons have a deeper and more battle-tested bench. Somebody on Chicago's side is going to have to really step up.
Paxson, he's checked in for B.J. Armstrong. And Detroit with a change here, too. Johnson's checked in. Jordan drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
Lighting it up, Michael on one tonight.
And a look at the two stars of these teams. Michael Jordan, coach, has been magnificent early on.
This is exactly how Jordan and the Bulls wanted to start things off. Jordan is locked in. He looks like he's on his way to another incredible performance.
Really like how active Grant is on defense. I mean, he takes a ton of pride in making things hard for his opponent.
And for a word about the Pistons' second unit, we send it to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, typically the Pistons only play 8 guys, but they may go 12 deep now. Scott Hastings has started something called the bench bandits in Detroit. They wear rubber bands on their left wrists, and if one of those last 4 guys isn't paying attention, they snap it.
For your
A painful way to stay focused. Guys, back to you.
It seems that way. Something's working, though. Mike, in the first 2 games, Pistons bench outscored the Bulls bench by 30 points.
That's a whopping margin. It's been no contest. A major storyline in this series.
Agreed.
Take a look at this Pistons offense, and they run an awful lot of pick and roll action effectively because they're an excellent passing team, and they work really well together.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for Pitt. Chicago leading by 15. Jordan inside. Johnson on him. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. Mike, looking at this Pistons offense, the pick and roll, the screen roll game is very deadly with Isaiah Thomas.
And it opens up everything for them as well. The team plays very unselfishly, always looking for a great shot and rarely settle for bad ones.
Very smart team. Bulls making a switch here. Armstrong's checked in. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
Pistons trail by 17. Now the Bulls have done a much better job, Clark, limiting turnovers in this game.
And it seems like they've made a concentrated effort to be more careful, to squeeze that orange a little bit better. You can see the change compared to the last game.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Sally's got his first points in this one.
Excellent timing. Outstanding positioning.
You're right. Right on cue to tip in that shot. And he protects the play well.
It's also paying attention. He knew exactly what he had to do there.
Outside, Aguirre. Pass to Johnson. Outside, Thomas. Here's Sally. Here's Edwards. And it's Cartwright with the rebound. Cartwright's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
The Pistons making a change here. Lambier's checked in. Poked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Chicago leading by 17. And Thomas with a very hot start. Mike Fratello to start this game.
Well, it looks like his offense is no longer a concern. Great job by him to get involved early on.
Here's Cartwright. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Cartwright's got his first 2 points of the night.
Even with the score where it is, he just keeps coming.
Pistons trail by 19. Outside, Aguirre. Johnson surveying the floor. Cartwright against Edwards. Outside, Aguirre. Just 5 to shoot. Detroit, no good that time either. Jordan on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Johnson outside. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Thomas. Here's Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Another one of those big... Threes in the middle. Edwards really hard.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For Detroit, James Edwards taking 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both.
Looking at the Pistons, you have to appreciate their approach. They play to their strengths and keep a very level head throughout the game.
And Jordan gets it to go.
And, you know, their lead just continues to grow, and it's not just because of their offense. They're getting it done at both ends.
Yeah, their defense has been stellar as well. Great work on both ends.
The rebound by Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Armstrong. Grant kicks to Armstrong. Cartwright the pass to Jordan. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. And Jordan throws it down.
Going way upstairs for the one-handed jam. Major athleticism on display.
And Clark graceful too. So graceful. He almost makes it look easy.
Sure does.
Really, that dunk is a testament to his skill around the rim.
Pistons foul.
The Bulls have made 3 of their first 5
Second
foul shots
personal
tonight.
foul. Second team
The first
foul.
one falls.
Known as an elite
At the line
defender,
for Chicago.
Pippen is also more than capable of shouldering the offense sometimes, too.
And both free throws good for Pippen. Thomas against Grant. Banked in off the glass.
Isaiah
Thomas got 13.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Jordan throws it down.
Nicely done by Armstrong. He recognized the overcommitment from the defense. Got his teammate a nice opportunity.
And so it's Chicago, holding a very comfortable. Welcome everyone back to Chicago. It's the Bulls and Pistons in an Eastern Conference Finals showdown.
one thing the Bulls need to make sure they do is attack the rim. They settled for way too many outside looks the first few games. You need to test the Pistons inside.
Pippen is out there with Grant. Then there's Armstrong. And there's Cartwright. And it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
You see the strength Edwards has. Brushing off the defense like it's nothing.
Bulls leading by 23. Pippen in particular, Clark, shied away from driving early in this series, it seemed.
Well, Kevin, the Bulls know the Pistons are going to touch them up, be physical with them when they drive the ball. But they need to get over that and go with reckless abandon and strength to the basket. Settling for outside shots is not going to win them this series.
Off the inbound pass.
This is why Pippen is regarded as a terrific defender. His hustle, active hands, making an impact.
He gets that one. Jordan's got 44.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Passes it to Rodman. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the rejection by Pippen.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
And regardless of how this series goes, what a successful year it's been for Chicago. 55 wins, the second most in franchise history.
Jordan with the bucket.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the league. And so far, this hasn't been the case. Defense was right up in his face there, and it spoiled his attempt to lay it in.
Hey, Clark, no matter how this series shakes out, you feel the Bulls are poised for something bigger in the future.
Clearly, Kevin, the foundation is laid. They've got a star and a really good core group. I think it's just a matter of growing this group together, maturing. Becoming more confident and physical, and you could see them competing for a title in the very near future.
We've seen this process before. It takes time, sometimes, for teams to get by a tough opponent.
Great point, Kevin, and there's no denying it. You don't see teams become championship teams overnight. There's a seasoning and a journey that's required to become champions.
Kings checked in for the Bulls. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Pistons missing. They've captured an impressive lead.
Oh, yeah. They're in the driver's seat right now, Kev.
Both hands on the wheel. Cartwright, the pass to Jordan. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got 50 points.
And, you know, these teams met 5 times during the regular season, and the Pistons won 4 of those meetings. That has to be a factor in the back of the minds of the Chicago Bulls.
John Paxson, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Thomas kicks to Dumars. Rodman against Pippen. Rodman up top. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Thomas with the steal.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They're going to have to be cautious now.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good. If you look back to the prior year, Mike Fratello, the Pistons won all 6 regular season games and the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bulls.
It's a budding rivalry. The Pistons aren't intimidated by Jordan. Seems like these teams have been in each other's way the last few years.
Which makes for a great rival. Dumars, the pass to Thomas. Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Kicks it to Grant. Back to Jordan. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Jordan's got 54 points. And Thomas Mike continues to be a big factor on the offensive end for Detroit.
Well, you knew it was coming.
Michael
Isaiah
Jordan.
Thomas is not a 9-points-a-game player, and he was due for a big one.
Very due.
Dumars is such an outstanding combo guard. He has no weaknesses in his game and is the kind of hard-nosed player that any team would appreciate.
Sally, he's checked in for Detroit. The second effort, Jordan drops in the layup for 2. Jordan's got 56 points in the game.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Outside, Rodman. Thomas surveying the D. That one good for 2. Thomas got 16 points.
Good work inside from Thomas. He has a knack for knowing how to cash in from this area.
And it's Jordan. That time an assist by Grant. Grant's got 3 assists tonight.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
And Jordan Mike continues to get things to fall. What a show he is putting on tonight.
You can see the fire in Jordan's eyes. He's on a mission to make a statement this game.
Shot clock at 3. Offensive rebound. Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
With Rodman, you have to be aware of where he is. Get a body on him. Really box him out. Dennis is always looking for an offensive rebound.
And their offense is so much more efficient here in the second half. I like what I see.
Yeah, things really tilting their way. They've got all the momentum.
2 minutes.
Dumars the pass to Thomas. Over Paxson. Here's Lambier. Second shot opportunity. The shot comes out, and Chicago will go the other way with the ball. In the second half now, and Mike, as we can see, Jordan continues to lead the way.
And you can't help but be impressed by the show Jordan is putting on. There is no way for them to slow down or contain his airness.
He's been wonderful. Thomas passes to Dumars. Rodman outside. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Jordan. Here's Grant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Very impressive stuff from Grant there. Tremendous concentration.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Thomas with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a
Easton
ball.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
And the Pistons with possession here. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Jordan with the ball.
Pretty artful dribbling display by Jordan there, and it completely baffled the defender.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons.
Chicago foul.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul. Shooting for Detroit, Isaiah.
And he can't get the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
They need this. Nothing doing for Thomas, and it's only getting worse. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 68 points for Michael.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
King with the block. Michael Jordan on the wing. Grant outside. Here's Jordan. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Saw that time on the clock and let that shot fly perfect.
82.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It should Chicago delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Here we go, the fourth quarter on the way in this crucial Game 3 in the Eastern Conference Finals.
And you look at the coaches in this matchup. Obviously, the Pistons have a legend on their bench who has won a title. But the Bulls have shown well under Coach Jackson.
William Bedford.
On the court for the Pistons, Sally is out there with Bedford. Then it's Johnson, then it's Henderson, and it's Dumars in at the small forward. And the dunk by Jordan.
Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor. I like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
And Coach Phil Jackson in his first full year with the Bulls.
And you know, Kevin, Jackson has changed the offensive approach for this team. He was an assistant before with the Bulls, so he understands their personnel. Seems like a really good fit so far into his tenure.
Yeah, he was an assistant under Doug Collins.
Yep.
Stolen by Henderson, and the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his third foul. The game. Bulls making a switch here. Paxson's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
Jordan against Johnson.
Paxson.
Over Jordan. And another shot. It counts. And the foul. Paxson. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. I could tell what a gigantic night for Michael Jordan against these Detroit Pistons.
First game of the series at home, you knew this would be Michael's time to shine. What a memorable performance from an elite player.
Against these bad boys from Detroit. Kicks it out to Jordan. Second chance shot. Count that one.
Using his tremendous strength and body control. Jordan shrugs off the contact and gets the shot to fall.
And Johnson now top of the key.
Detroit foul.
Aguirre checked in for Dumars.
First personal foul. Pistons
A
substitution.
tremendous team effort, Mike, offensively from them tonight.
Well, they've been unselfish, a ton of assists, plus lots of different scorers out there.
Things you all appreciate.
Pippen showing you nice agility that time, working around tough defense, able to play through that contact.
Johnson outside. The pass to Aguirre. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss. Purdue's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Pippen. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points. Here for Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
To the inside. It's blocked. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Johnson. Pass to Bedford. Aguirre with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Bedford. Defended by Pippen. Johnson against Jordan. And that one drops. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
All too easy for Jordan. Just unfazed by anything the defense throws at him. He's got an answer.
Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Turning defense into emphatic offense.
And Clark, we might see a timeout coming up here.
For sure.
Yeah, that is the definition of a momentum play. His team is fired up right now.
Johnson against Jordan. Knocked away. Trying to get something going. That one a little long.
And to me, they appear desperate to stop this cold streak right now. So far, nothing is working.
You can see the frustration is mounting, and because of this, their offense has been sputtering.
Enjoying this big lead, and right now they look unstoppable on offense.
Everything is going exactly how their coach drew it up. Top to bottom, this is the pinnacle of execution.
Grant finds Jordan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Smart play that time by Jordan, using the pump, baiting the defender, and he bit.
For the Pistons, Hastings comes in for Salad. And it's Greenwood in for Aguirre. Johnson with it. Pass to Bedford. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. He shoots again. Pippen the pass to Purdue. Here's Jordan. It's tipped. And here we go. The Pistons fast break.
Playing with pace pays off as they got it right to the cup.
That's why more teams are pushing the tempo. It's high-efficiency offense.
Jordan passes to Purdue. He kicks to Jordan. Sinks that one from a post.
A steady point guard and a good distributor. Knows how to make sure his teammates sharing the wealth.
Henderson passes to Greenwood. Now the pass to Bedford. That one goes in.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Greenwood, guarded by Pippen. Greenwood can't get it to go. Kicks it out to Johnson. 1:41 left to play here in the fourth. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just too good a player to leave open.
Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
The big man, Purdue, possesses a good feel for when to give it up.
And the Pistons with possession here. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Purdue. Here's Armstrong. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Forcing a turnover and then capitalizing on it. Textbook transit. To play there.
And hustling in the midcourt to stay out ahead of the defense.
Team foul.
.131 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson against Purdue. Here's Greenwood. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Grant. Armstrong against Henderson. Here's Pippen. Oh, that's blocked. Armstrong against Henderson. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Greenwood.
A textbook screen creating a big-time opportunity.
You know, he certainly makes Dudley Clark the most of everything.
When you've got the chance, you have to take it. He held nothing back.
Jordan's shot is off. And here's Henderson. Here's Greenwood. It's good.
And while this run is impressive, I just don't think it will be enough.
The clock is not on their side here, that's for sure. But at least they'll finish things on their terms.
That one falls.
That's how they drew it up. Great look off the inbounds play to get the score.
Stolen by Grant. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And a wide open look for Jordan. Hands the shot with nobody near.
They've shown up at just the right time, putting the finishing touches on this game.
This run absolutely closes the door on any chance of a surprise ending. That'll do it.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
23 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Bedford. In the corner, Henderson with it. And he banks in the lane.
Now, that takes a lot of guts going up against a taller defender.
Well, you can't come into the game and count on the fact that your defender is going to be the same size as you. You got to prepare for these situations.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You don't want to give Armstrong too many of those looks. He's a reliable jump shooter who makes the most of each opportunity.
At the line for Chicago.
And both free throws good for Armstrong. in a game they needed to win so badly. Michael Jordan and the Bulls get the win.
110, the Pistons 54. Thanks for coming out to support you.
The feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. The feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know.
Did you say 2 to 3 years? Yeah. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
It's up to 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No, no.
My mom's gonna kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show, by the way.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome, let's go.
Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown. You better work, did not come to play. Knocking off the pawns, yeah, we...
Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, B.A., it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Daniels in at the 2. Williamson passes to McCollum. Williamson misses. It's stolen by Ingram. Throws it up high, and Williamson throws it down.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
The dude gets the bucket.
Making a statement here early. Right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively. Put the defense back on his heels.
Now here's Ingram. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
First personal foul. The one thing you know he'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Greg.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
The dude. Pass to Irving. Here's the dude. Covered by Williamson. Here's the dude. The basket drops. And he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
At the line for 1.
Now McCollum. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Pass to Daniels. Over to the wing. Here's Valanciunas. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
The dude gets the bucket. He has 7. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. McCollum, pass to Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Up and over Hardaway. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And here's Ingram outside. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks leading. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The dude gets the bucket.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
To the middle. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Williamson. To stop the run. Outside for Ingram. Over Hardaway. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Now Doncic. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Ingram. Money from 17 feet out.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know it's tough to attract big-name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to...
Clear the deck!
Assisted by
Cleared!
C.J. McCollum.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
And that one's good. 15 points in the game.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. New Orleans calls timeout. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Wood. Bullock comes in for Hardaway. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Jones. Here's Murphy. Fires from deep. Nance right side. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Mavericks have gone an impressive 8 of 9. The dude gets the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Outside Jones. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Nance right side. 5 on the clock. And he's going for the lob. To the inside.
2 minutes remaining.
Nails the baby hook.
2 minutes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Billy Hernan Gomez.
To the paint. Here's Bullock. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Pass to Murphy. There's the triple. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's the dude. That's off. Shooting 8 for 10 from the floor. Inside. And he converts the layup. 5 points in the game.
Getting enough shots in close. Side out.
Here's the dude. There's the drive. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Pass to Murphy. Nance with it.
Mavericks foul. Number 13. First personal foul.
The Mavericks making a switch here. McGee's checked in.
Score for your Mavericks. JaVale McGee. Substitution on
Completely new group for the Pelicans. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. A nice shot by Doncic.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing. And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
So for the Pelicans right now. And at forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude in their last time out against the Pistons had a huge game. He finished with 51 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide-open shot.
Wow! Crazy good!
Playing came from behind. It's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Pass to Daniels. Now McCollum. Down low. It's stolen by Irving. Here's the dude. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Oh, there's the alley. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
The dude. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Williamson with the bucket.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Count that one. Given 35.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Daniels. McCollum with it. And it's New Orleans with another.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Here's the dude. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And we've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. New Orleans calls timeout.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Muller comes in for Hardaway, and it's Hardy in for Irving. Williamson, right side. It's rebounded by Dallas. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup. His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Graham.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Pass to Alvarado. Now Williamson. Here's Alvarado. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he misses his first shot of the game.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there. Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Jones doesn't go that time. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. To the paint. And Powell with the stuff.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Williamson outside.
Dallas foul. Number 13. For a personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson.
First one falls.
2 shots. Substitution on the court.
Dominating first half of play.
That's the end of the first half. your Mavericks, 65. The Pelicans, 42.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's the dude in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The Mavericks shooting 76%. You don't see this often. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Here's the dude. Driving it good. He hits again.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate opponents all season long.
And we knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season. Back to Ingram. Pass to McCollum. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. McCollum's got 5 points.
Hasn't seen a three he doesn't like. CJ takes a ton of them.
The dude gets the bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Offensive board. And there's the rejection. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Ingram on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Here's Daniels. Offensive rebound. Williamson passes to Valanciunas.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Yeah, ever since the break, he's just struggled to find his shot. They're trying to chip away at that lead, but their decreased output from the perimeter this half is making it difficult.
And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
Number 13, one shot.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. New Orleans is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And Williamson throws it down.
They just can't get stops against this guy. Zion too strong and too athletic.
Here's the dude, and he goes in for the dunk.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Pass to Daniels. Back to McCollum. Launches a 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he lobs it up top. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Ingram with the ball. Now Doncic defending. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram. Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Murphy, he's checked in for New Orleans. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And there's the drive. And he jams it home with a
creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
McCollum against Doncic. McCollum, the pass to Ingram. Fires from the line, and he knocks the jumper down. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
see how Ingram's polished his game, looking smooth from the mid-range.
The dude gets the bucket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And Dallas calls time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
He's checked in for Hardaway. And the Pelicans also making a change. Nance is checked in. To the inside. Here's the dude. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's McCollum. And the step-back jumper is good. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Always under control. CJ gets a look. Watch out, watch out, watch your head.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Back to Ingram. Pass to Daniels. Nance for three. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's the dude. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And here's Ingram from the arc. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Bullock. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Inside. Here's the dude. And another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Kleba, and it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. Tipped away. Here's the dude. Drops in the short one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And so it's Dallas with it. To the right side. To the middle. 1:50 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Jones. Launches it. And Alvarado gets it to go.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
You know, back in college in 2020, Herb Jones broke his left wrist. Less than 2 weeks after surgery, Jones was back on the floor.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's Hernan Gomez. Outside Jones. Pass to Nance. Back to Jones. Just 4 to shoot. And he lobs it up. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Yeah, just not on the same.
Substitution on the court. Shooting for New Orleans, Brandon Ingram. Shooting 1.
What's up? That free throw, good from Ingram.
With continued hard work, Brandon Ingram, in my opinion, has the talent and size and skill to be a top 10 player in this league.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Dude.
So impressed with this performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
So for New Orleans right now, McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. Larry Nance is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, down low. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Outside Irving. Here's the Dude. Again! What an avalanche! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And here's Ingram. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks.
The feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know.
And I wasn't kidding. I really did get a tattoo that says 2K TV.
No, wait, this is real?
This is real.
That's crazy. When did you get this?
At Summer League.
I love it.
So where are you going to get yours?
We'll have to figure that out for next season.
2K TV.
Yeah, right there.
Well.
Too. All right, we're here at the 2K headquarters, and the dev team is working feverishly to get 2K24 out the door for all of you. And one big step in that process is actually happening inside right now. And today to talk about that, I'm joined by gameplay director Mike Wing. Mike, welcome back to 2K TV.
Hey, nice to see you again, Chris. Good to be here.
So I noticed we have some community members in there playing the game, giving feedback to you. What's it like for the development side to get direct feedback on the game early before launch?
Yeah,
Hey, Brent, tonight we got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Luka Doncic's out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Green, and it's the dude in a power forward. He takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Golden State now. 4-point game. Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. And here's Looney. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in one time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, double-checking, and the game continues on.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against the Pelicans was all business. He had an impressive performance, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's the dude. Uses both ends to slam it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Had you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018. I think that competitive spirit of Steph took over, willing to take Andre on, and it got out there during the finals.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
And Andrew Wiggins came into this league as such a special talent. It's so great to see all of that blossoming this far into his career.
The dude, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points.
The vision Curry has on the floor. We've seen him put those goggles up from time to time. He easily spots a ready shooter that time.
Here's Green, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And the Mavericks call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Kuminga, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's the dude. Nice touch on the shot from close range. The dude's got 14 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Back to Curry. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And it's Wiggins missing. Mavericks trail by 5.
And the question for the Mavericks is simple. How do you best build around Luka? They'll try to answer that in the coming year.
Greg has just seen from the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see a lot like the Harden era.
Dallas calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio each made in all NBA. Got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That will be foul number 5 on him. Curry finds Thompson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Klay Thompson is tall for a guard, so you want to utilize any advantage you have. That time might be into play.
And the first one at the line is good.
And sitting out for over 2 years due to devastating injuries. It is so good to see Klay Thompson back on the court.
I love it, and he's been so competitive with himself to fight through this injury and also to regain that form. There have been a lot of questions with over 900 days off. Can I get back to that level? And I believe that he wasn't even fully healthy during the finals, so I'm going to see a more confident Klay this year.
Here's Kuminga. 13 points in the game. And there it is for him. And that's 15 points for Stephen Curry.
Performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. The shot by Looney, no good.
And you have to admire his confidence on that. There's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've led by as many as 11 points. 2 open that time. Made it at 2 easy. Johnson's got 7.
Clay not forcing anything, just waiting for his time, collecting points in the flow of the offense.
Pass to Wood. To the middle. Here's the dude. A shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Green. The break between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover. It's been an up and down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, we'll see here, Kevin.
That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 3. Live from Chase Center. You're watching
the Mavericks 66. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight bet. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustment. Checked in for JaVale McGee. And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 3. Green passes to the dude, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Looney. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Kuminga finds Thompson. Clock at 4. Here's Wiggins. He hits it from 9. He's got 13.
Wiggins at his size has the ability to post like that and take it to the rack.
The dude passes to Wood, and he gets the bucket.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Warriors.
20 and 10 guy.
Stephen
now he's looking to show
shooting one
as well.
And it's tied up with that one. And you hear about impacting, winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Kuminga. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position. Plenty of space. Just kind of.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And Wiggins right now, it's a buffet out there. He's getting everything he wants in spoonfuls.
Dallas calls timeout.
And one of the many special things about Steph is loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since back in 09.
And the Warriors with some changes. Michael Green is checked in for Looney. And it's Green in for Kuminga. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The dude passes to Hardaway. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting,
That'll help them seal the game. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues. Really supportive of young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
At the line for the
And look now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Payton left side, driving to the basket. The Mavericks pull it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top. Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic passes the ball. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Passes to Green. Outside, Payton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Green. It's deflected. Here's the dude. What a jam!
Loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Inside. Wiggins. Here's Green. Good D by Wood. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post pressure. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Green kicks to Payton. Doncic against DiVincenzo. From deep three-point range, the dude grabs the miss. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green passes to DiVincenzo. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the pass to Wiggins. Over Doncic. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Wiggins has got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach is pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. School gained the upper hand in the fourth. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Green is out there with the dude. Then there's Irving. And it's Powell at the foul.
And nobody is pulling up from that kind of depth except for Stephen Curry.
Powell, that's good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Thompson outside. Kuminga kicks to Thompson. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Stolen by Thompson. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry. That one goes in. Wiggins has got 20.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wiggins. No good off the back of the rim. Mavericks trail by 4. Irving for 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thompson. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
That's the counter move right there for Klay. He uses the bounce, doing more than just standstill jump shoot. Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was
tonight's contest. Please give
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
The feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. The feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know.